Thanksgiving's almost coming, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody, if you're in the United States. If you're not in the United States, we have this great holiday called Thanksgiving, where we think about what we're thankful for, all that kind of thing. So it's exciting to almost be at Thanksgiving and take the time to really think about London. Hi, London. How's it going? In Honolulu, Hawaii. So that's where I'm at right now. And 1 second. And I block users who just talk a lot about, not about the topic. Hi! 9 o'clock here. Does that mean 9 o'clock? Hi, Yul, Merson. Welcome to the scope. You like Honolulu? Who doesn't like Honolulu? So I just want to introduce myself. We're on YouTube Live now. Facebook Live is trying to reconnect. I'm going to turn on Instagram Live. My name is May Doldelau. I am an online marketer. I used to be a banker full-time and a mother. I gave birth around the time I was starting internet business. Like before it, I started an internet business, and then I gave birth. I got married, gave birth, and then I decided to restart my internet business and actually make money doing it this time. I was blogging before I didn't make anything. Although a lot of people learn English from me. I used to teach English online. And Facebook is on again. Yay. Yay, the universe is saying good things. So today, I'm going to talk a little about financial freedom. So, I guess my name is May Doldelau. I live in Honolulu, Hawaii. And one day I'll get my Instagram live on. I like to do all these broadcasts at the same time. That's why I'm doing this. But hold on. And I just took a picture of myself on Instagram by accident. Okay, start my video. Okay. Get everything on now. We'll see. We are live on Instagram. Okay, everyone's live. Yay! Okay, so thanks for your patience, everybody on Periscope. I know you've been on the longest. So my name is May Doldelau, and I live in Honolulu, Hawaii. All right, I used to work in a bank just up the street. Actually, I could walk there from where I live now. I live in Waikiki. This is a condo that my husband and I bought in the end of August, so very recently. I've never owned property before this condo. Hi, Sydney. So you guys, welcome to the scope. Now, back in 2009, 8, around then, when I started this business, I was not very good with money. I was still getting used to the idea of making a lot of it. And I didn't even make a ton by most people's standards, but I worked at a bank that paid me about $35,000 a year, and to me that was a ton of money. I was like, oh. So I ended up overspending, and I got into a lot of debt. So, hi, female money doc. Hi, US Shadasama. Welcome. So, I ended up overspending, got into a lot of debt, and then kind of bottomed out, couldn't pay my debts anymore, had to get some attorneys to help me out, had some bad relationship stuff happen too, even, hi Sydney 789, even got evicted from one place, so it was really not a good time for me, I remember when I finally got away from that bad relationship, and I moved in with this family of all women and stuff, and they had this little girl who was 3 years old at the time, and she was so cute. I was like, oh my god, this girl's so cute. And she would always cheer me up because every time I came home, I would just cry in my room for like hours. Like that's how I felt every day. It was like I had to cry every day. It was terrible. And now I don't feel that way. Like I don't do that. I don't come home and cry every day. I'm actually happy every day, pretty much, or thinking about my thoughts or something. But anyway, long story short. I had about $47,000 in debt at one point. 2009 was when 2009. I did my net worth for the first time, and after that, I turned around my finances. And hi, Leslie Alejandro, welcome to the scope. I turned around my finances and switched around all that so that I was saving money, instead of spending it. I was paying down my debt regularly. I was investing regularly in passive income. And by April of 2016, I had no more debt. So the $47,000 in debt was gone. Yay! Oh my gosh, that was such a burden. It was a real burden. I was spending over $1,000, like $1,200 a month, just paying off debt payments to credit cards, to credit. was terrible, okay? It was not fun at the time, right? It was horrible. And I just felt like, why am I wasting all my money on debt payments? You know, it was like, oh, hi, blood money is 12, welcome, let's go. So then what happened was I paid off all my debt and then suddenly had this extra money every month, right? And at the time, we'd also built up our passive income every month. You know, we had fluctuated. Hi, we are welcome to this club. We fluctuated between like 1,000 to about 500 a month, every month coming in, and that was just from like dividend stock investing, savings interest, stuff like that, real basic stuff. And so I quit my job in December of 2016, and so I no longer work at the bank. Became a full-time mom, which is what I really wanted to do, and a part-time entrepreneur, which is this. You know, I've been doing this for a while actually, but now this is the only job I do. So long. So I'm really excited about it now. I have clients who I help train them, hi Super Life Dominator, to become financially free. Hi Sharmananda A, welcome. So thanks for the hearts. That's what I do for a living now, is I help people become financially free. Right now I have 15 clients who I work with, and it's really exciting because the first two are graduating this month. And so they're doing pretty well. They both chart their numbers every month, their net worth, their passive income, their financial freedom account, and their cash flow. They do that every month. And they also both make passive income now, and they know how to grow it. So it's pretty exciting. They have automated their transfers to their savings accounts, and they understand how to pay themselves first. So it's kind of cool to see in a year what can happen to people. So I was a little nervous, I have to say, because that whole year with them, I'm like, what can I do for them? Can I help them, you know? And they're my first group. I started in December. That was the month I quit my job, right? And they're graduating. So, hi, MJON43274. Welcome. Hola. Thanks for the heart. So that's me. That's my story. And now I really like talking about financial freedom, how to become financially free as quick as possible, how to make your money feel good for you, and how to create better results with what you have in your life. So I believe everyone can become financially free. It doesn't matter who you are, how much you make in your job, what kind of education you have. Hi, Diego Caesar 2007. Welcome to the Instagram, and thanks for the heart. I don't know how you guys do that, but it's really nice. Thank you. So I just want to share with you some knowledge so that you guys can become better at finances. And at any point, Argentina, Capital Federal, hello, hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay, so we're on the scope right now, or on all these different live feeds, and I want to ask you guys to definitely check out my blog. It is Diego Cesar. Oh, Diego. Hola. And Rahui. Hello. Hello. Welcome. There's a lot of people being very friendly. Hi, CMR Beverly. Welcome. My blog is yesfinanciallyfree.com. All right. So there is a replay of this, and I have YouTube live on right now. So my blog right now is broadcasting this live. Okay, on YouTube Live, and it is also on my YouTube channel. So the easiest way to access replays is go to my blog, yesfinanciallyfree.com. Hi, Jugan17. Welcome to the show. Okay, so yesfinanciallyfree.com. Someone gave me their number. That's really funny. You want me to call you? Okay, so yes, YES, financiallyfree.com. All right, that's my blog. So if you're on Periscope, you just click the link and you'll get there. Facebook Live, same thing, the link. Instagram, same, it's the profile link. That's my blog. It takes you right to my blog. And if you're on my blog, obviously you're on my blog. So there is a box when you get on my blog on the right-hand side where you put in your name and your email. Just your first name is fine. Your email address. And then you get on my email list. And every time I do these trainings or these live sessions, I will email you, and then you can jump on live and know what I'm going to talk about and know what time I'll be on. But usually I'm on this time every Wednesday. I've been off for 2 weeks because I went on vacation. I went to LA in California, and I went to Mexico on a cruise. So and it was very fun, Right? I had a good time. I've never been on a cruise. It was fun to be on a huge ship and walk around, and it was beautiful. And you know, my son liked to play the little mini golf, and he liked to do the shuffleboard. Hi, Suzette Cross. Hi, myself. Christian, welcome. And that's another thing about my life that's different. I used to never take long vacations, right? And when I did take vacations, it was always to learn about money or try to fix my life or get better at something. And I would usually get sick because I was so stressed out at my job. When I actually went on vacation, I would get sick, and then I wouldn't, you know, enjoy my vacation except that I'd be sleeping and sick and finally get better and go back to work. So that was what my vacations used to be like. So now I don't get sick on vacation. As you can see, I got back, I'm not sick. And I actually have fun on them. I didn't bring my computer. And when I was on the cruise, we didn't even have internet. So I didn't do any internet marketing. I didn't do any work, you know. I just enjoyed my life, you know, walked around and, you know, I didn't do any work. Didn't even think about work. I was just like walking around doing my thing. So it was nice to be on a real vacation. And this year we've been on 5 weeks of vacation, which is a record for me and my husband. And so it's an amazing thing to get a good handle of your finances and be able to do things like that. So I was going to do a timeline for you guys and then teach you how to do your own timeline. So let's start, okay? So today's topic is timeline to financial freedom. Remember to go to my blog, yes, financiallyfree.com if you haven't. Hi, Kanuch. Welcome to the Instagram Live. Hi, Hassan. Welcome. That's a long name. Okay, welcome. It's nice to see you guys. Hi, Steve. 8951189. Welcome. All right. So the first thing that you want to know about financial freedom is that it's possible to get it. Hi, thanks for the heart. Okay, and it's not like magic. Okay, although it feels a little magical sometimes, but thanks for the heart. It's not like magic. It's something you can do. All right, and you have to decide to do it. All right. So let's start with a nice timeline here. And you guys can let me know, and I'll check if you can see this. Okay. Never done a timeline before, but let's see if that's working out. And you guys can see. Okay, so let's get you closer. You guys good? You guys good? I think you're all good. Instagram, can you guys see that? Let me get you guys to see my timeline better. Let's see if that works. You guys see that okay? I think so. Instagram is the only one that's a little skinny. Maybe I'll push you guys out a little more. Hold on. Yeah, I think you guys all can see it. All right, that's cool. All right, thanks. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Hi, Phil. I'm not sure what you mean by passages. Hi, Johnny. Shujarger. Welcome to the scope. All right. Thanks for letting me know you can see it. All right, so let's talk about this timeline. So the first thing on my timeline was I decided that I wanted to be financially free. Okay? So that was the first thing. I decided that I wanted to have money in my life. I wanted to be wealthy. Hi, Mo Ade, stay welcome. So that was the first thing I did. All right? So I decided to be rich, really. I actually decided to be rich, okay? And this was back in 2008. Okay, in 2008, back in 2008, all right, I decided I wanted to be rich. So that's the first part of my timeline. Thanks for the heart. Cairo, bye, welcome. Thanks for the heart, guys. So I wanted to be rich. So that's what I decided. I said, 2008, back in 2008, I said, I'm going to be rich. I can do this. Even though at the time I wasn't even close. Hi, guest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. Welcome. All right. I remember I never used to eat out, like never go out to eat at a restaurant because I didn't have enough money. All right. I wasn't a rich person by any means. Like the things that I celebrate for being wealthy for, rich people are like, even middle class people are like, oh my God, you know, but I did not have that much money to enjoy things that even middle class people in the United States enjoy. Okay, so I was really excited when I finally decided that I could be rich, right? So you guys here on your timeline, the very first thing on your timeline to financial freedom is your decision to do it, right? Your decision to become wealthy. Like, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to make this happen no matter what. So I decide. So that's the first step. All right. So I'm going to share with you mine, and then we'll talk about yours, I guess. But it really is really important to make a decision and to commit to being rich. All right. It's like, I remember when I first thought about it, I'm like, well, I'm going to be a billionaire. And when I said that, hi, Christian, hi, Mad Max 223, I was scared when I said it because I felt like I was lying. You know, I felt like I was lying because I was like, well, I'm not even close to being a billionaire. It's not my birthday. I don't know what you're talking about, Christian. Hi, Ariel, Julio Run. Hi, Kugo. Hi, Philly988. Hi, Anchor. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's keep going. So first I decided to be rich. Okay, 2008, I made a decision. I'm going to be rich. That's what happened. Okay, so that's the first thing on my timeline. The second thing that happened is got educated. The second thing that happened is I started learning as much as I could about getting rich. Okay, because I wasn't rich. Hi, Kamula. At the time, I'd seen The Secret. I don't know if you guys have seen The Secret. You know, and that was right about the time I saw The Secret. So we'll put down The Secret. The Secret. Okay, The Secret really helped me finally figure out that I can take control of my life and make decisions that I want to. Right? So I watched The Secret, and it was like, you can be rich, you just have to think it, right? Like, I just have to think it, and I'll be rich. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'll try. So that's what I decided to do, right? Think and grow rich, you know, whatever. Hi, Duran. Hi, guys. Hi, Simply Love. Welcome, guys, to the scope. Thank you for being here. So I decided to be rich. I watched The Secret. I was like, oh, I can do this. And I just have to think about it. I can think about anything I want. Hi, Ridwan. I don't know if you guys ever seen The Secret. HRSLN58. Welcome. Right? I don't know if you guys ever seen The Secret. It kind of hypes you up. You know, it makes you think, oh my God, everything in my life I can make happen. I just have to believe it's true, and then I can change my life forever. Right? That's The Secret. Okay. So I watched The Secret. It made me extremely optimistic. And then I started getting educated. So what does get educated mean? I went to like tons of seminars. I started researching things. I went to live events. I read books like Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. And then I went to the Millionaire Mind Intensive in LA. And I started learning. I started hanging out with richer people. I started learning how to create wealth, right? So I got educated. At the same time I got educated, I started my business. Okay, so I started my business. I think that was late 2008 as well. So I got educated and I started my business, online business. So I did that. Okay, thanks for the heart. Hi, Flat. Ian, 123. Welcome to the show. So, and welcome on Facebook Live. How you doing? Welcome. It's sometimes I get people on Facebook Live and I'm always like, yay, thanks for being here. So I got educated, I started going to seminars, I started my online business in 2008 as well. Hello. So the online business really helped me start to think a lot more about money. It made me get an accountant. Hi, Mark Anthony, 888, welcome. I started saving. If you go into settings, you can turn the screen around so it's not backwards. Oh, is it backwards? Thank you, Melissa. I didn't know it was you live. I didn't even realize it was, oh, that's so cool. Go into settings. All right. I don't know if I'm going to do that right now. That's a good idea. I'm trying to do that. Thank you for that, Melissa. So I guess on all my things are probably backwards. It's good to know. What you start selling online. So when I started my online business and Melissa's there, I guess I should be doing this backwards then. Everybody, are you all seeing this backwards? Everybody seeing this backwards? I think you are, right? So I should go the other way. Okay, so I'm going to erase it and go the other way. I'm going to go the other way and see if that helps. And maybe that will help. So thank you, Melissa. I appreciate you. I was thinking about you too the other day, yesterday actually, on Monday. Because I have friends who are doing retreat. I have one friend who's doing retreats like you, but I was talking to her about you. So, but thanks for the advice on this and reminding me that this is on backwards. Okay, so this thing doesn't erase very well on this side. This is noted. All right, so let's do the other side of the timeline. We'll start from the other side. Okay, let me turn this so you guys. All right, you can see me. All right, let's start from the other side. All right. Okay. So we're gonna start here. 2008. Watch. So now we're gonna do it backwards. So you guys can see it the right way. Interesting things about video. Okay. 2008. Watch The Secret. All right. I watched The Secret. Harry Pine. Welcome. And we're gonna do the timeline now, and we're doing it correctly. All right. Instagram. Let's see if you can see that. Okay. 2008. Watch The Secret. Started thinking bigger thoughts, started thinking I could create my life. Hi, Rockin', says TJ. The Secret's pretty cool. It really hypes you up, makes you feel good, right? I actually highly recommend it because what's wrong? It feels good to feel good, right? Hi, Meg. Especially when your life doesn't feel good and what you're doing in life doesn't feel good. It's good to pump yourself up and feel good because you can feel good at any moment in your life. There's no reason not to, and it's a choice. So why not feel good? And if watching one movie that's like an hour or something long makes you feel good, then do it, right? So I used to watch it over and over a lot. But anyway, 2008, and then I started getting educated, started a business, educated. I started reading a lot. I got coaching, and I started an internet business. That was 2008, the late 2008. So that's also what happened. All right. So that's what happened to me is I finally started an internet business. I wanted to make money online. I figured it was easier to make a lot there because there's no limit how much you can make. You can do anything that you want as long as you're passionate about it. And I started out by teaching English online actually. So there's still people who contact me and like, can you teach me English? And I'm like, no, but good luck with your English learning. So hi, Rad, to the welcome. So this is the part, this is 2008, I was getting educated, I started reading books, I started going to seminars, and figuring out what I needed to do to become financially free. I went to the Millionaire Mind Intensive, right? So around this time, 2009, right, I started doing a few things at the same time, which is kind of funny. Hi, Gemma, 2015, welcome, all right? So first of all, I started paying myself first. Okay? Started paying myself first. Now the interesting thing about The Secret is about this time I started overspending too. Kind of funny. Actually, I started overspending before it. Overspending. So I put out a lot of money. A lot of money went out. Now I think are my words backwards too? I should write backwards, huh? But that's okay. I'm not going to write backwards. But at least the order is going in the right direction. I'm sorry I'm writing backwards. I'll have to figure this out. Thanks for the heart. Anyway, so in 2008, I watched The Secret, and I was already in debt, but then I started spending even more money learning about things, okay? So I was getting educated, got coaching, online business. I did that all on credit. So I started doing that, right? And then I started going to a lot of seminars and things like that, and I started spending, and that's when I got into the $47,000 in debt. I was already in I'd say by that time I was in $10,000 in debt, then I got into 40-something thousand. So this is the time when I was spending, 2008. And 2009, I started paying myself first, okay? And this is important. Hi, Sam, welcome. Just go. I started paying myself first, and I started investing. Okay. Now I was also paying off debt, right? I've been doing that for a while by then. Okay, what I did differently was I did the paying myself first and the investing. I'd never done that before. Okay. Hi, Tune, San Juan Dunya. And the reason I started doing that, hi, Data Code, is because what all those trainings taught me was pay yourself first. Pay yourself first and invest your money into passive income. So that's what I started to do. All right. Now, 2008, what's the secret? I started getting educated. The things that I learned was pay yourself first, invest your money for passive income. Now, hi, photograph. Welcome. I started out real small. All right, not too crazy, but I did start investing. I started finding different stocks that paid dividends high. I actually read Smart Money magazine. Thanks for the heart, and it gave me recommendations on stocks, and that's when I started learning about stocks that paid higher and higher dividends, and then started investing in different ones. I started to make some money. It wasn't a lot at the time, high B10 but it started coming in, and I realized that I could do this, right? I could do this. Now, 2009, I started doing that, okay? And then what happened after that? In 2010 is, I went to credit counseling, okay? Credit counseling. I went into credit counseling because I couldn't pay my debts anymore, right? So I was still paying off my debts, but I couldn't pay all of them anymore because I just maxed out, right? Maxed out. I maxed out. Maxed out on my credit. I couldn't really borrow anymore. So in 2010, I stopped borrowing money. I think it was 2010, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 2010, stopped borrowing money. Okay, so I finally stopped. I stopped overspending because I maxed out. Okay, it's not like I had an enlightenment and I was like, oh, I should not spend more than I make. I wasn't that good. I just stopped because I had to because my credit was maxed out and I couldn't pay back all my debt. So I just stopped. So how did I stop? I took my credit cards and I put them away and I stopped using them. Hi, Jim823. And when I paid for things, I paid with a debit card. I paid with a debit card and or cash. And I did not, usually with debit cards. And I did not, and check, of course, for rent. Never ate out, very low spending at this point in my life, 2010, right? So I never ate out ever. Maybe once in a month I would eat out with somebody, maybe, okay? And that was 2010. Maxed out my credit, had no more money. But I was still paying myself first, all right? And you might be wondering how I did that. It was because my paycheck, I had them put it aside, yeah? So I still paid myself first. I was still investing, but my credit had caught up with me, right? The credit part was really important. When you owe $47,000 or whatever amount you owe like that, you're paying out like debt payments of over $1,200 a month. And it makes a big dent in your life, when you have to pay that much. Hi, P-Hawk. Hi, Chu. 363 636. Welcome, let's go. So I maxed out. I bottomed. I went down. My credit pulled me down. I was really sad at the time too. Hi, Eduardo. Hi, DM. Welcome. Okay. So in 2011, I did an Ironman. Okay, so I took some time off of going to seminars and learning stuff about everything WSC high because I didn't have enough money to go anymore. Okay, I didn't have, but I started training for the Ironman. Hi, Zalam. Yeah. So the Ironman is an event where you swim a mile, no, 2 miles. You swim 2 miles. Swim a lot. You swim 2 miles, and then you bike 112 miles, and then you run a marathon. All right. Hi, Michael Dobin. So I did an Ironman. It was one of the things I always wanted to do. Since I didn't have a lot of money, I could go outside and train for an Ironman, and I actually did a fundraiser to pay for me to do the Ironman. I just didn't have enough money to do it by myself. I raised the money. Hi, DSI Day. And I remember that back then because my friend was like, you should have a fundraiser and raise the money. And I was like, really? And she was very supportive. And very grateful for all the friends who have supported me throughout my life. Thanks a lot. When you really want to do something, you'll find a way. Hi, Slim Clifford. You're welcome. So I did an Ironman in 2011, and it was good, you know, to do something. When you have a lot of credit, you're paying off debts, and you know nothing's really looking that great. It's nice to have another goal in your life to make you excited about. Now I was still paying myself first, and I was still investing. All right, even though it's kind of slow. Regard. Thanks for the heart. 2011 Ironman, and then in 2012 I got married. I found my soulmate. So I married my soulmate, Jamel. Woo-hoo, I got married. Yay. I love that part. I got married in 2012. I had my baby, Jordan, born. My son, Jordan, was born. I had my baby in 2013. And I rekindled my, hi guys, hi Waitness. I rekindled my internet business at the time. Right, all this time from 2009 when I started to pay myself first. I'm still paying myself first. I'm still investing. I'm still paying off debt. Okay, still paying off debt. But all these years I do other things. Right, I did my Ironman. I married my soulmate. My son was born. Things like that. What happened in 2012 as well is my net worth became positive. And this back then, this was I stopped using credit. Right, I stopped using credit in 2010. Yeah. Stopped using credit in 2010, right? Stopped, right? So I was getting educated, I was all optimistic about the secret, got into even more debt. And then 2010, I stopped using credit. I stopped completely. I put all my credit cards in a drawer. Thanks to the heart, I didn't borrow for anything. I still actually went to seminars because people paid for me to go. And that's because they would tell me about it. I was like, I'm not going to pay for it. And they'd be like, well, I can send you. I'm like, really? And they would send me. I still went to seminars. Amazingly, didn't pay for any of them. Okay. And then Ironman, raised the money to go. I married my soulmate, Jamal. And my net worth became positive. What does that mean when your net worth becomes positive? It means that you owe less money than you have. Right? So you have more money than you owe. It's a more positive way of putting it. Hi, says Nev Pilot One, welcome. So at the time I said that I had a lot of debt, right? I had more debt than I actually had in my life when I started this journey, right? Kept saving money, paying myself. I was paying myself first, right? So because I kept paying myself and investing all these years in 2012, I had more money than I owed. And I was still paying off debt, so what I owed was getting lower and lower. What I had was getting higher and higher. And finally, it overtook the other, and I finally had a positive net worth. So that was awesome. That was exciting. finally, I had more money than I owed. It was a big moment for me. Okay, in 2013, Jordan was born. Okay, we had our son Jordan. All right, and I restarted doing internet marketing, internet business. And then in 2014, I'm going to skip ahead. Actually, it was in 2016, April, paid off all debt. So in 2016, April 2016, I paid off all my debt. I had no more debt. I finally was zero debt. So that was super exciting. It was April 2016. And in December, 2016 December, I quit my job. So that was major moment, quitting my job. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, and then I started taking on my first clients and teaching them about how I paid off all my debt, stopped overspending, created passive income at the same time, and no longer have to work a job for a living. It's actually more affordable. Hi, Demetria 12. Welcome to the scope. It's more affordable for me to quit my job and do this. For our family, it's more affordable than to stay there, and which was nice because they didn't want it to stay there. So here we go. 2008, it started, right? I watched The Secret, got super excited. So I was overspending at the time, right? And then I maxed out I started getting educated. I started my online business in 2008, all that kind of stuff. And then 2009, I started paying myself first. Pay yourself first. This is the key. Pay yourself first. So I started paying myself first. Now, if you've ever seen me talk about financial freedom or anything, I talk a lot about paying yourself first. So what does it mean by pay yourself first? Pay yourself first means that when you get money in your life through a paycheck, I used to get paid a paycheck at the bank, or now my clients pay me money, so they send it to me and I get money that way, right? When you get money in your life, you take part of it and you put it aside for you. You pay you, like you're a bill. Okay, hi Serenity 57, you're your most important, biggest bill. You're more important than credit card companies, you're more important than a bank. You are the most important bill you pay, and that's yourself. Pay yourself. So how do you do that? So you get paid money, okay? You take the money, you take at least 10% out, and you give it to yourself. You put it in a separate account, like a savings account, brokerage account, wherever you deem fit. Maybe you're putting in Bitcoin, who knows, but whatever. Pay yourself first. So this is the key, all right? Through all this time, I'm paying off my debt, okay? Hi, welcome to Facebook Live. Thanks for joining, all right? So all this time, I'm paying off my debt, right? That I have debt from 2008. All this time, I'm paying off debt. So that, most people know how to do that. They're doing that now, maybe. Maybe you have a lot of debt and you're paying it off, right? Okay, so paying off debt. The thing that most people don't do, and it's the reason why you will never be free if you don't do this. So if you feel really poor, you don't know why, the reason that's happening is this. You are not paying yourself first. Okay? So you got to start paying yourself first. That is the biggest, most important thing that you can do for financial freedom, for yourself, for your family, for everyone you know, is to pay yourself first. And I started doing that. And that's how I created a positive net worth. That's how I created money to invest. Right? I started investing money and creating passive income. How did I do that? It's because I paid myself first and I had money to invest, right? So it was just this, and it started out real small. Okay? I was putting aside $77 a paycheck into my 401k. Right? So I did that. And I also put aside some money in a brokerage account. I put aside like $50 a paycheck into a brokerage account, and I started using that to buy stocks and learn how to do that. Okay, so I started investing. I stopped using credit right here. If you have negative net worth, you probably want to stop using credit. Stop credit. Okay, so that's another one. If you have debt, you probably need to stop using credit. Right? And there's always another way. You know, you're like, oh, I need to buy something. And there's always another way. And maybe you don't need it as much as you think you do. All right, so stop using credit. Hi, 05 means welcome. 250. Welcome. Okay. Pay yourself first, stop using credit, and then that's really all you need to do. That's really all you need to do. That's it. It's kind of funny. And then the rest just starts happening. All right. Now, for me in my life, I started doing things that were my dreams. I did an Ironman. I married my soulmate. I had a baby. You know, it was awesome. Okay, so these things made me happy. And I could do these because my worth was increasing because I paid myself first. I felt I was more valuable inside as well. And then in 2016, I paid off all my debt and I quit my job. I don't have to work a job anymore for a living. I can invest for a living and teach others how to invest. I can also just invest. and I also am a mom, and I love being a mom. So that's what I do. And that's the basic timeline. So the most important steps on the timeline are to decide. First, you have to make a decision. You have to decide to be rich, right? So the first thing you have to do is decide, right? Let's talk about your timeline. Right? And I think I have something to erase this with. Let's do your timeline. Actually, we can do your timeline right on top of my timeline. Maybe I'll erase my timeline. So as you guys can tell, it took me about 7 years. Was it 8 years? It took me about 8 years to get out of debt and get to the point where I have passive income and that I don't have to work a job anymore necessarily. I'm still not free because I don't make as much passive income as I need to make to live, but don't have to work a job. I have more flexibility. You know, I can be with my son. I go on more vacations. We bought a condo in Waikiki, you know, things like that. So life definitely is much better. So now today I wanted to talk about your timeline. So let's create your timeline for financial freedom. And I'm not sure if I can do it backwards, but maybe I can. I think the blue is easier to see. So this is the end, and then I'm going to stop, okay? Okay. So your timelines of financial freedom. You can create it right now, all right? You can start it with a journal. You can do it on your phone. You can just write it on a piece of paper and stick it on your mirror in your bathroom if you like. But the first thing is you have to decide, okay? Decide. And let me see. I don't think I can write it backwards. Let me see what it looks like if I try to write it backwards. No, that's weird. I think I have to go this way and do some settings thing like my friend said. Decide to be, you could say financially free, you could say rich, wealthy. Okay, you have to decide to be, I guess it is backwards. Oh, I don't know how to write it backwards. This is interesting. Hi, Sure Shraka 000. Welcome. Hi, the girls love God. Welcome. Glad you love God. So decide to be financially free, rich, and wealthy. All right. So I don't know who you are right now, and I don't know if you've made that decision for yourself, but you need to make that decision. All right. So that's the first step. So if you have not made that decision, you can put today, right? So 2017, November. What day is it today? I don't even know what day it is. 22? I think 22nd? 22, 23? Let's see. I lost track. So November 2017, you can say, thanks for the heart. Hi, Doris. Welcome. You can be financially free, rich, and wealthy. So pick a number. Pick a number for yourself. Yeah, your personal number. Pick your number. What is your number? So write down your number. Okay, so you gotta decide to do it and pick a number. When I decided to do it, I picked 1 billion. Picked 1 billion. All right, I'm not a billionaire yet. Okay, but that's the number I picked, and it was scary for me because I was like, I don't even have, you know, I don't know. When I started, did they even have $1,000? I don't even know. But you have to pick a number, and it doesn't have to be a billion. That was my number. It could be a million. It could be, you know, whatever. So pick a number, all right? And then when you pick a number, that's going to be your number. So that's the first step of your timeline. So that's today, all right? So all you do is you write out your timeline, and you write down your number there, and you're like, I have this much money. I decide that this is how rich I am, okay? That's the first step of your timeline. You need to decide, and what is your number? So write down your number. Okay, and then the next step And this is important if you owe a lot. If you owe a lot of money, we're not going to do that yet. Okay. The next step is to pay yourself first. Okay, so the next step is you have to pay yourself first, and you have to start investing. All right, start investing for passive income. If you don't know how, you can go to my blog, yesfinanciallyfree.com, has lots of ideas. You can Google it. You know, go on Google, be like, how do I make passive income through investing? You know, I started in the stock market. That's what I did. Now I'm looking into different things. Like, I just started looking at cryptocurrency, but it's the Wild West anyway. But you can make passive income in different ways. You can buy a house and rent it. Now I don't do that, but we did buy a place. We're not renting it. We're living in it. But thanks for the heart. You can do lots of different things to create passive income. You could create a website that generates you money through ad income. You could write a book and then get people to buy that and make royalties. You could become a movie star. I have a friend who did one commercial, and he still gets paid for that commercial years later. Just one commercial. So if you're in LA or somewhere, audition for some commercials, go for it, you know. So you can make passive income in a lot of different ways, okay? Now, pay yourself first and start investing. So hopefully that's today too, right? The sooner you do that, the better, because the sooner you start paying yourself first and investing, the sooner you'll actually get rich, all right? It's like that's the key. The key is this, right? Now, when I decided, I didn't start here. Okay, when I decided to be rich, I didn't start paying myself first, because when I decided to be rich, I didn't know I had to pay myself first because I didn't have an education. I haven't done it. So what I did was after I decided to be rich and I started learning about money, that's when I learned I'm supposed to pay myself. Because when you start learning about money, everyone will tell you to do yourself. Richest man in Babylon, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, they all say, pay yourself first, right? So after I started reading and learning all this stuff, I started doing what they said, finally, and I started paying myself. Really important. So on your timeline, you're going to decide to be rich. Then you're going to start paying yourself first. Now, I don't know when that's going to happen for you. Hopefully sooner than later. Hopefully you're already doing it, I hope. But that's really important. You got to pay yourself first. Take the heart. Okay. If you have negative net worth, okay? If you have debts, right? If you were like me and you spend too much money, yeah, spend. If that was you, right, then you have to stop using credit, right? Okay, and I don't know, maybe you'll be more enlightened than me and you'll just stop using it. Hi, L, Sig, G, lots of letters, welcome. Maybe you'll just stop using it because you realize, oh, I should stop using credit, I spend too much. That'd be great, all right? Hopefully you won't be like me and just stop using it because you just don't got it anymore. Like, oh, I have no more credit, I gotta stop. Hopefully you don't do that because that's just, you know. But, you know, you probably might. It's okay if you do because that's the, you know, let's just put it this way. If you can't use credit anymore because you just ain't got anymore, then you're going to stop, right? Because you have no choice. So you stop using credit. If you have negative net worth, if you owe a lot of people a lot of money, then stop using credit. Okay? Stop. Just put your credit cards away. Rip them up. Doesn't mean you cancel your credit cards. It just means you don't use them anymore. Put them aside. Lock them in a box. Give them to your, I don't know, parents to take care of. Who knows? I don't know. But stop using them, right? Decide to be wealthy. Pick your number. Pay yourself first by investing. Stop using credit. And then you will be, yay, you're free. You are free. So at the end of that timeline, you become free. That's it. It's that simple. Okay. if you do what I just said, you pay yourself first, you start investing, you stop using credit, you decide to be financially free, right? And then you also pay yourself. I forgot to put one more thing in. You got to pay yourself. Pay yourself. Okay, so that's that's important. I forgot to tell you that. And the order is a little off, but basically, you have to decide to be financially free, pick your number, right? Pay yourself first, start investing for passive income. That's important. It's not just investing, you're investing for passive income, okay, if you want to be financially free. Stop using credit. Stop using credit. Pay yourself your passive income, right? Thanks to the heart. That's how you actually, this is why I can quit my job and do what I do, is because I pay myself my passive income. If you don't pay yourself your passive income, then you still have to work your job. I hope that makes sense, right? Because you need to make money, right? And I'm not telling you to quit your job either, but if you don't start paying yourself your passive income, you will never be free, right? Okay, and rich people, they have a lot of income sources, right? A lot of it is passive income, and it comes in from, it doesn't mean they spend it all, but they pay it to themselves. They might save, right? Because every time you pay yourself, you save money, right? You pay yourself first, even if it's coming from you. So if you pay yourself your own passive income, you still save and pay yourself first. And then that's how you get your goal. All right, we're done for today. Thanks for joining in. I want to mention, please go to yesfinanciallyfree.com. Yes, financiallyfree.com. Go to yesfinanciallyfree.com. Yeah, that's the blog. To watch the replay, to get on my email list, you just put in your name and your email. It is a free blog. It is a place where I put all the information that I've been learning over the years about financial freedom, about wealth, about money. It's a free resource for you. It's excellent. So just go there, put in your name, your email, right? Get on my email list, and you can read the article. Right now I'm broadcasting live on it, so if you go there now, you'll see me talking. Because I'm on this live video right now, and that's on my blog. So it also will show you, my blog will also show you when I'm on Periscope Live. There is a sidebar, and it has a Periscope thing where if I'm on Periscope, it will show you that I'm live. So it's kind of cool. I really enjoyed being here today. Thanks. I hope you learned something about your financial freedom. I hope it helped you get closer to that. Check out yesfinanciallyfree.com, and I will see you next week Wednesday, if not sooner. Have a wonderful week. Aloha. Bye, guys. See you next time. Bye.